Hiya fishy folks, and welcome back to Michael's Fish Room. Today's video, an epic unboxing of biblical proportions. Not really, it's just 300 guppies. Of course it's guppies. Anyway, I put a poll on my YouTube page, and I asked you guys if you like unboxings in one of my last videos, and everybody loves unboxings. One guy said he doesn't like them, and that's fine. I don't really care. The majority of you were like, yeah, do them, please. So here's the deal, folks. When you order wholesale, especially if you're not a brick and mortar, you have to go to the airport and pick them up from the freight center. So this particular fish farm uses Southwest Freight. A lot of them do because it's cheap. And so I have to go to Philadelphia Airport, which is my local airport, go to the Southwest Freight Terminal and pick up my my fish. So I figured I'd take you on the ride. I'd take you and show you, kind of what's up. So do me a favor, grab yourself a snack and a beverage. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Gently caress the notification bell in the most lovingly fashion possible. And, hang on for the ride. I'm not going to film when I drive. It's against my company policy. So I'm sitting in my driveway right now filming the intro for you guys. So when I come back, I'll be at the Southwest Freight Terminal. For those of you that don't know, I live in South Jersey. Philadelphia Airport is roughly 20 miles away. It's about a half-hour drive, depending on traffic. It's Memorial Day. Everyone's on lockdown. I can't imagine it's going to take any more than 20, 22 minutes to get there. So, yeah, when I get there, I'll be back. Snack and beverage. Be right back. All right, fishy folks, I made it. It took me about half an hour, and the reason it took longer than I anticipated, it's a holiday weekend, and people are coming back from the shore going into Pennsylvania, and those people just don't know how to drive. So anyway, I'm going to go inside, see if my box is here or it still has to be brought over from the plane. I will update you when I get back. Well, alrighty, folks. One box, 35 pounds, 300 guppies. First time I got a box, the bottom's wet. It's in styrofoam, but you can see the whole box looks like it's been wet. You see how it's... So, we'll see when I get home. Yeah, I'll do an unboxing, the real unboxing, when I get there. Well, fishy folks, I made it home. Just want to show you the box. It's wet. The whole bottom's wet and falling apart. It looks like the top got wet. You can see the cardboard is separating. And it ripped a little bit. Yeah, so I'm a little concerned. Let's open and find out if there's any damage though, folks. Here we go. All right, fishy folks, here we go. Let's see what happened. Big styrofoam, which is good. We like big styrofoam. So, as I was pleasantly surprised, no water inside. Something must have spilled on the box. Happy. Now, I ordered 200 females and 100 males, and she gave me a price for shipping, because, let me rephrase that. I asked how many would fit in a box, and she told me 300, and so I got 200 and 100, and when I got the invoice this morning at about, I don't know, 6, 7 a.m. With the air bill via email, she mentioned the guppies came in a little larger than she thought, so she had to put them in a bigger box. So in order to make up for that cost, she sent me 25 angelfish, which is great. I mean, 25 angelfish is nice. I literally have no tanks for angelfish though right now, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they will be going up on the website shortly. They're nice. I mean, they look pretty nice. Alright, so we have guppies. Lots of guppies. These don't look very big. Those are the males. Oh, the females are huge! Holy goalie! I know, that wasn't even a word. Females are ginormous. Luckily, I have one of my indoor ponds set up for these guys. Oh. So we'll float them. No heat packs in this box. I didn't think so. It's probably quite warm in Florida. It was 70 something here today. So, all right, folks. I know that was maybe anticlimactic, but for you folks that like it, oh, it's great. Yeah, the males are a little skinny, so we're gonna have to, you know, medicate them quite well, as always. I don't see any floaters, but you know, still early. Also, I'd have to count, but I don't think there's 100 in there. And 25 angelfish. So I gotta find a home for the. I know exactly where I'm gonna put them, actually. Yep, right in that tank with the plecos. I got it. All right, folks. Refill your snag and beverage. I'll be back. Stand by. All right, fishy folks. Here are the males. I don't think that's 100. I'm actually going to take a picture and count because willing to bet that's not 100. So I decided not to put the angelfish in with plecos because that would be stupid. So I had an empty tank that I'm waiting for another wholesale order that was supposed to be here last week. I don't know when it's coming now. So I'm going to have to figure something out when I find out that that's coming. But they went in an empty tank. So that's how you should quarantine. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a picture of these and count them. I'll put the picture up here so you guys can count too if you want. Alright, stand by for the females. Alright, fish folks, here are one bag of the females. They look pretty bland, but look how big they are. They are huge. I mean, they are really big. She told me they came in big. They have nice dorsals too. Yeah, so I'm going to take a picture and count these as well. I'm pretty sure there's, I don't know. I got to see how many are in the other bag as well, because it's two bags together. So, hey, you want to see how to plop and drop 200 guppies? Stand by. Alright, fishy folks. Plop and drop is simple. It's the method that I recommend on any fish that are shipped. You know, if I were to ship fish same day, but there was only a trio or, I don't know, 2 trios, I wouldn't really be that concerned. But you know, 300 fish in 3 separate bags. You know, you want to get them out of that water as fast as possible and into their new home, because that water is cleaner. Same thing with, you know, fish that's in the mail for 2 or 3 days, or you know, now 5 or 6 days. Post office, thank you. But you want to get them out of the bag as soon as possible, and I recommend the plop and drop method, which is very simple. You plop them into the net and you drop them into the tank. So let me show you with this big bag. Now this is a big bag. So first we're going to get the rubber band off simply by pulling. There we go. Now, here's what I do. I hold it like bagpipes, right? And then, hopefully, without spilling them all over my... Oh, God. See, that's what happens. I'm on camera now, and, you know, it got jacked up. Any one of you guys with a 3D printer and some, you know, design knowledge, here's what I want. I want a plastic holder that I can put this net in. Email me, I'll send you the dimensions of the net that holds it. That goes around a 5-gallon bucket. $1 million idea right there. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Nope, we're gonna go this way. You gotta let the water out slow. Now usually I do hold it like that bagpipe and I'm able to lift up this. Oh God. Yup, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Half the guppies, more than half the guppies, fell in the bucket. Why do I not want that to happen? Well, they're hard to get out. Live blooper. Anyway, let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, they're about the same. Now, oh, lots of fry in here. That's always a bonus. So what I'm looking for now, which you won't be able to see, but I'm looking to see if I can see any signs of disease that I know I have to treat for. Of course, I'm going to hit them with my quarantine meds, ICX, Furan 2, and General Cure. And I'm also going to use medicated food for the first 2 weeks. I love the medicated food. I get it from Everything Aquatics. Everything Aquatic. Dina is the owner's name. She knows her stuff. But I have 2 separate flakes I use. One is Anti-Parasite Duo and one is Quad. And I feed at the same time, one morning, one afternoon, or one night, just to make sure we're good with the parasites. So these guys don't look too bad. You know, a little skittish. Lots of fry in here, which is a good sign. We're gonna pour these in the pond, and then I'm gonna fish these guys out, because you know it's kind of gonna suck. You know what I could do? You know what would be smart? What would be thinking if I put on my thinking cap for a minute? Take this bucket, pour it into a net over another bucket. What do you think? I've got a small bucket. Let's try it. Alright, we got the little bucket. I'm going to put the net on. Wish me luck, folks. I've never done this before. Just kidding. Happens all the time. They're like salmon swimming upstream. That was way easier than I thought. Swim, you're free. Wasn't too bad. Alright, fishy folks, the question that you're asking yourself now is he gonna see, you guys don't like that voice anymore. You're like, oh, that's just Mike with helium, so let me come up with a new voice. I wonder if he's gonna medicate right away. No, I'm gonna let him go overnight, and then I'll hit him with the quarantine meds. The next question is probably, is he gonna feed them? Yes, I will probably feed them tonight. I like to start with the feeding. They got to get their strength back up. So, alright, here's the plan, folks. I'm going to let them settle. We're going to come back. I'll grab some fish for the dip and pour, the viewer, if you will, so you guys can see them. And then I'll show you the angels as well. So, refill your snack and beverage and, you know, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Alright, fishy folks. Here are the angelfish. The water is colored because of the meds I've added, which would be ICX and Furan 2 and General Cure. I'll have links down below, both to Amazon and my good friends at Supercichlids, where you can buy the meds. I don't know why they're all hiding. I do want to put some plants in here if I can for line of sight break. I think maybe that's a problem. I don't really know. Like, they're all hiding underneath the filter. It's weird. So, yeah, they're all fine. No deaths for the angelfish. So far, we've had 3 deaths out of the almost 300 guppies I got. I'm going to show you some underwater footage of the guppy tank. Refill your snack and beverage if you need to. Here's the underwater footage. Hope you like it. Alright, fishy folks, here we are in my underwater indoor guppy pond. Now, originally I thought these were about 40 gallons based on measurements, but I looked them up at Home Depot's website, and I think they're about 27 gallons. So, you know, I have roughly 300 gallons and 27 gallons of water with one small sponge filter. Now, you might be saying to yourself, his cycle's going to crash. Probably not even cycled. It's not going to crash, though, because I know what I'm doing. So here's what I do. I dose Seachem Safe, and I add water every other day. And I don't have a problem with the cycle. The filter is a seeded sponge filter, which will double the beneficial bacteria in the system approximately every 24 hours. So I'm fine there. Anyway, let's look at these fish. Some of them look pretty sick, actually. And that's sometimes what happens when you order from wholesalers. So here's my plan of action, which is what I do for every order that I get, whether it's from a local breeder or, you know, a breeder that ships to me or a wholesaler. They're going to be in here for at least 2 weeks. We will treat them with the medicated trio that I always use, Furan 2, General Cure, and ICX. That is already in the water, which is why it's a little yellow. If your end too is yellow, if you don't know. And we're gonna treat them with the medicated fish food that I love to use. We have fenbendazole flake and the parasite quad flake, and that should clean everybody out, and then, you know, start building their bodies back up to be nice healthy fish so I can sell them to you guys. If you're looking for mutt guppies for your ponds, I mean, these are going to be fantastic. Of course, I have my 90-gallon massive mutt guppy tank that, quite frankly, I sold more than half the fish out of it last week, so that tank is looking pretty low as far as stock goes, but still have plenty left. If you're looking for mutt guppies for your ponds, go ahead and order them at michaelsfishroom.com. Now's the time to put them out and get them going for the summer. I already have one pond out. I will be putting a second pond out this weekend, and hopefully have my system running as well. So there are going to be quite a few guppy ponds outside. Anyway, fishy folks, I'm going to let you watch these guppies for a little while longer, because quite frankly, I'm watching them and it's very calming. So hope you enjoy. Fishy folks, that does it for this unboxing video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you liked the way I did it, taking you on the ride to the airport and so on and so forth. Real quick, in my live stream that I did for the last unboxing from KJE Aquatics, a couple of you guys mentioned you like the shirt Body by Bacon. You can buy that shirt on my Teespring store. Link down below. You can also buy this shirt, which says I Love Food, The End. It's a great way to support the channel if you don't want to buy guppies or plecos and, you know, you think the shirts are cool. Plus, they ship worldwide, so if you're in Portugal or Israel or Japan or Finland or any country, they will ship worldwide. So you can buy a shirt and help support the channel. I really appreciate it. Just quick in closing, we haven't lost any angels yet. That's great. I'm happy about that. So far, I've only found 2 dead guppies out of the 300-ish. I put a picture on my Facebook page, Michael's Fish Room, of a viewer with what was supposed to be 100 guppies, and most people got somewhere in the 80s, which is what I counted, almost 80. So I did contact the company. They will take care of me, which I knew they would. I mean, you know, it's simple business. So that's that. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. And, you know, don't forget to check out the website, michaelsfishroom.com, and buy stuff. Or not, just check it out. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Hiya, fishy folks, and welcome back to Michael. That's my finger. You could see my finger. That's such an amateur. Such an amateur. And show you what it's all about. So I'm on my way to the airport. And, you know, I'll tell you. All right, folks, I'm here at Southwest Cargo. I was, I don't know what I was looking at. Just making sure I was in park. Took my foot off the brake. Sure I was in park. You can see my finger again. I'm going to start over. All right, fishy folks, made it to Southwest Cargo. There was a little more traffic than I anticipated. I forgot about it's a holiday weekend. It's actually Sunday. Well, it's really Monday. That's stupid.